dog, one child, one youth, one dog, you think big, you. Together we can do this in our continent, you. Think big, you. I say one dog, one child, one youth, one dog, you. Think big, you. Together we can do this in our continent, you. Think big, you.
This is May 24th, 2022. It is morning on the continent of Africa. This is Chief Abundance. You are highly welcome and favored. This is a journey to wealth creation, a journey that all were invited to take part. I have always said there is nothing new under the sun. As I am saying this, I can recall in the script that an invitation of this nature, the same principle, was commanded to be given to all. Go and invite. And no one responded. TAC has placed before all of us an open door to generational wealth. It's up to us as we enter the role that we play, because each of us have a role. I mentioned, I think 2 days ago, with regarding to the exchange and why we are in overtime, because of the customization for efficiency, productivity, and enhancement of the exchange. Those of you who have tested it, the executive admin, you can testify that it's not what we have now. Put it short and mildly. There is a great improvement on TAC exchange. Equally, I mentioned about there will be another burning of coins by September 21st. A couple more million coins will be burnt. Interestingly, a lot of you can recall that I kept saying that as people of color, we will wander after everything and eventually we will wander after nothing. I have said many times that the systems that you're entering in right now that are offering X, offering Y, they're offering eardrops, and you think that Mr. Abundance is a wandering generality, that you think that you can send me those things. No. Please think twice. I have said before that we have been studied. We have been studied to see what make us tick. No company enter Africa or the Caribbean without studying the people. They know who we are. We are a people that like shiny objects. We are a people that like to see quick returns because of our condition. They know exactly our level of poverty and desperation. That they know that they can even throw a straw and we will catch at it, even though we know it cannot save us. That is where we are. Everyone looked at us and pity us. That is how they see us. That is why we don't get no respect. And it's not only in China. The war in Ukraine showed us again that we are counted less than an animal. We are counted less than an animal. That dogs have been allowed to go before people of color. When are we going to start to open our eyes that the Bill Gates Foundation, the Carty Foundation, the this foundation, the that foundation, they are only there to suppress, to infect infectious diseases, to slow down the birth rate of Africa, and eventually wipe us out. Isn't that what Ebola, AIDS, and the last attempt was COVID? And eventually they will tell you that it was geared for Africa, but it fight all the diseases that they instigated to depopulate black people has fired back. Hence the reason I say to you, what you wish for another, know that you're wishing it for yourself. That is the principle. Interestingly, there has been reports allegedly that in 2020, Mr. Kwan was reportedly behind another failed cryptocurrency called Basis Cash. The report also says a week before Terra's demise, he told a YouTube crypto channel 95% of coins are going to die. I am talking about Mr. Kwan, the owner of Terra's coin, Terra's USD, a coin that, and a system that was purported to be stable. But he also added that there also entertainment in watching companies die too. Are you understanding what this report is allegedly alluded to? Terra's Luno, the coin that created over 500 billion US dollars in loss of value within 48 hours. A coin that wiped out poor people's savings, because that was what happened. That is why this young man was being arrested in Seoul. Because he said before the demise of Terra Luno, he was in the 1% in terms of finance in Seoul. I have said before that the red coins, the blue, the black, the pink coins that you're running after, and those that you're giving energies to, today they are where they are to attract you because they know exactly who we are. We like to see excitement. That is why when tag coins are going up, you find that excitement is around the globe because we like excitement. Our enemies know exactly what we like. And so they will create these coins and they will artificially create an excitement to get you in. A lot of you will present tax to your people. they will say, TAC is a scam because it's not branded or founded with a white man at the helm. So it is a scam. But I say to you that what has happened with Tesla Luno, I have already spoke about it since 3 years ago. They will create systems to pull you in. And so when you think your coin is at $100, $200, and $1,000 today, with a click of a button, you have nothing. And that is what will happen if we in the Tiashan do not wake up and expand this base so big that it will not be able to control by any region. Because that is what you don't want, to be controlled by any government or region, else you're in a lot of problem. That is why they have a lot of problem with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is not controlled by any country or region or government. They don't know what to do with it. That is where TAC is heading. He already predicted, even before it happened, allegedly, that over 95% of coins will die. And not only coins, but business as well. Because he knows that a lot of businesses are now attached to a lot of coins. That is what they do right now. Persons are looking to commit suicide. Persons have lost their entire saving, house, mortgage, everything. They don't know what to do. Desperation. This young man was in the 1% in South Korea. In 48 hours, he was a pauper. He had millions in Bitcoin. Started in 2017, he started to engage in Bitcoin. Today, he is a pauper. This is what the elite system will do to you. This is what I have said to the Tiashans. How do you expect, after you would have left Egypt, to now call for the Egyptians to give you a system for financial freedom? Because that is what Tiashans are now doing. You have entered a system that only requires unity, speaking with one voice, follow instructions, and create wealth. How easy can that be? The leadership of TAC never asks you to go out and pong stones for 8 hours, or carry water for 8 hours, or chop wood for 8. Because once you're doing those things, it resembles poverty at the highest level. This era, and you have to go out there still jostling for 8, 9, 10 hours, it means you're poor. I can confirm it. You're struggling. If you have to, as I said, some people go because for entertainment. Some people go out because they will be bored. But if it is compulsory for you to leave your house now to show up to a job, it means that you're struggling. There's no apology. You're struggling. TAC did not ask you to do that. Everyone in TAC today, if you follow instructions, you would have been the employer instead of the employee. By this time, you should have been the employer, either at a local level, community level, district level, zonal level, state level, national level. That is where you should be. Because that's what TAC was introduced for. To be the ark, the bridge. Because we saw what was coming. But no, you came into the ark. You look around, you realize it's not familiar. You look around, you realize that you're not getting the recognition or the praise. And so you come in and you went out to the next door looking for more excitement, looking for the grand daughters and sons of our slave masters' programs and comparing them with TAC. Comparing, oh, this coin just came out and it is in this value. There's a reason for it. I don't need, you see, you could not see. I told you already, a lot of us cannot see the vision or the mission of TAC because you're blinded by now. You cannot wait. You have been in poverty for too long. Now you enter a system to create wealth. You don't have no patience. This one takes patience because the enemy of TAC is both without and within. That's it. The enemy is within and without. Hence the reason this one need wisdom in leadership to navigate. And that is why I sleep well. I enjoy well because I know exactly what will happen before it does. I've been saying this for the past 3 years. When you think you're settled and have coins, when you think that you have money, you will get up one day and have nothing. Isn't that what happened to Luna, Terra, Luna? Both coins. Isn't that what happened? Sent shockwave around the world. People lost over $500 billion. Can you imagine? We never thought that it will happen in crypto, but only in the fiat system. But it shows you when we allow and entertain the big whales, those that you're asking Mr. Abundance to take 5 and 10 and 25 and 50 million from, when you allow them to come in because of greed and take over, that's what happened. When they're ready to act, oh, I tell you, Tiashans, we have a lot to learn. May we learn.